My girlfriend admitted she cheated and said I needed a real man. She smirked. My friends took her side. I just smiled, took my keys, and left. This morning, my phone blew up with 32 missed calls. It happened at Blake's birthday party in his cramped downtown apartment. Danielle had been acting weird all week, distant, checking her phone constantly, making excuses to go out. I should have seen it coming. We were all sitting around his living room. Me, Danielle, my roommates Blake and Owen, plus Danielle's sorority sisters Ruby and Sky. Everyone was half drunk on cheap beer when Danielle suddenly cleared her throat. "So I have something to tell everyone," she announced, her voice cutting through the music. The room went quiet. She was wearing this little black dress I'd never seen before, her hair done up like she was going somewhere important after this. "I've been seeing Levi from Sigma Chi for the past month," she said, then turned to look directly at me. "Sorry, Chris, but I needed someone who could actually afford to take me somewhere nicer than Applebee's." The silence was deafening. Then Blake started laughing. My own roommate, the guy whose Netflix I'd been paying for all year. "Bro, she's not wrong though. When's the last time you actually took her somewhere nice?" Owen nodded along like he was some relationship expert. "You do kind of just play video games and work all weekend. Girls need attention, man." Even Ruby, who I'd helped through her messy breakup just 6 months ago, driving her to her ex's place at 2 a.m. to get her stuff, just shrugged. "Maybe this is like a wake-up call, you know? Personal growth?" Sky actually giggled. "Levi's really sweet. He took her to that new rooftop restaurant downtown last weekend. I felt my face burning, but not from embarrassment, from clarity. These people I'd called friends for 3 years, who I'd helped move apartments, lent money to, covered for when they were too hungover for class, they were enjoying this." Danielle was still staring at me, waiting for some dramatic reaction. The smirk on her face said everything. She wanted me to beg, to fight for her, to make a scene so she could feel important. Instead, I stood up slowly and grabbed my car keys from Blake's coffee table. "You know what? You're absolutely right," I said, my voice steady. "Thanks for being so honest with me." Danielle's smirk faltered slightly. She clearly expected tears or anger, not calm agreement. "Where are you going?" Blake asked, suddenly looking uncertain. "Home," I said simply. "Enjoy the party." I walked out without another word, hearing confused murmurs behind me as the door closed. I drove straight back to our apartment and made 3 phone calls that would change everything. See, what none of them knew, what I'd been keeping quiet about for 6 months, was that I'd been working nights and weekends at a tech startup downtown, not playing video games like they assumed, but building something real, writing code, designing systems, earning equity while they partied. Yesterday afternoon, Google acquired us for $50 million. My 2% stake just made me very, very comfortable. Call 1, my lawyer about the apartment lease. Turns out when your name isn't on anything and your roommate wants you gone, that works both ways. Blake and Owen had exactly 30 days to find a new place and come up with the deposits I'd been quietly covering. Call 2, my contact at the marketing firm where Danielle was doing her prestigious internship. Funny how family connections matter less when someone with actual influence raises concerns about an intern's character and work ethic. Call 3, Levi's dad's construction company. Amazing how quickly attitudes change when a major client starts asking pointed questions about employee behavior and family values. This morning, my phone exploded. 32 missed calls from Danielle, 15 texts, 3 voicemails getting progressively more desperate. Levi dumped her yesterday when his dad's business started losing contracts. Her internship got restructured. Corporate speak for, "We don't want the drama." Blake and Owen have been calling everyone they know, trying to find somewhere to live that they can actually afford without my half of everything. The best part? I'm moving into a penthouse downtown next week. Sometimes the quiet guy in the corner isn't weak. He's just waiting for the right moment to make his move. The last text I got from Danielle this morning, "Can we please just talk?" I deleted it without reading the rest.